What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Team of the Season Rodri. He is obviously the objective this year and is very easy to complete. We'll go over all of the objectives that you've got to complete in Premier Play at the end of the review, but today we are looking at Rodri. We've not used him yet as he is a 91, and to be honest, looks relatively decent. At the very minimum, he can be fodder for your prime icon packs or prime moment icon packs or any other SBCs later on down the line if they are expensive. But obviously on the channel, we like to have everybody in the club. We have really got quite a few Team of the Seasons already now, so we just need to go get Bamford and also the Saudi Team of the Season and objectives before obviously they run out. But Rodri, obviously we've managed to do a few reviews as well as trying to kind of go forth with Rodri in quite a little bit of a sweaty game mode, to be honest. He is 6'3" with a 3-star skill move and a 4-star weak foot. He's 81 pace, 84 dribbling, 92 defending and 91 physical with 86 passing. So I whacked an anchor on him. I went preempt it. I'll go with the anchor. It gets his pace, defended and physical. Since looking at that, I realised why I'm wrong, and Shadow would be the way to go. You'd end up with 91 pace and I think it was 96 or 95 defending. Wrong again. 98 defending. You'll end up with 99 standing and slide, 98 defensive awareness, and 99 interceptions. He already has 92 strength and 96 aggression, which is 96 stamina and 92 strength with 86 aggression, which is fantastic. He's got very good composure. Agility balance isn't bad at 81 and 83. He's got 87 reactions and ball control, which again is fantastic at this point in the game, and 93 short and 90 long pass, which is always perfect. With the pace and sprint speed both being 82 and 81. We have no traits, unfortunately, but Spanish, Man City, Team of the Season, free, not bad. So let's jump straight into Rodri and just see what he can do. Rodri out, let's have a look what he's all about. Obviously, again, another quite big player. We do seem to be getting a lot of 6'+ players. His pace doesn't look terrible. Renato Sanchez is an absolute donny though. Full birthday version of him was fantastic. But to be honest, doesn't look terrible. He's obviously got a nice pass on him, so we can kind of go with that. Back into him. Make a little bit of a run. Can we get a little bit of a 1-2 on the go? We can. Oh, Cannavaro just coming over to make that tackle. Nearly getting that interception. Rodri coming over for Mbappe. All day long, what a tackle, stops him absolutely in his tracks. And again with a fantastic dispossession tackle. Rodri down the wing with a little bit of an outside of the foot pass into Jota. When I look back, Cancelo's going to run it up to Rodri. Can we find these options? He's actually got a little bit of pace on him. Can we find the ball back across? Strandberg's going to miss out on that one though. Rodri pushing it down the wing. He's going to find in Jota with a lovely weighted ball straight into him. Rodri's going to see it straight into Alisson there. Rodri covering this midfield. Very good on that jockey there. You could see the turn very nicely. Does know how to move his body around as well, which is always fantastic as Maradona goes for the shot straight off his little ball roll. Little 1-2 with Rodri. I see him down the wing. Oh, maybe a little bit over that time, probably preempting a pass. Jota does win it back. Do find Rodri with it again. Lovely pass out. It is very rare, unless you are just genuinely passing badly, that he does lose the ball. Rodri chasing Maradona. Okay, I don't even know what that animation was. It looked like he went through his legs and literally he just stopped playing. Into Rodri. Lovely little pass. Go with the 1-2 with Mara. Oh, nearly find it in Strasbourg. Rodri. Look for that pass into Jota again. It's just plain and simple. Sometimes that is the best way. Rodri getting in the way once more. Into Rodri to see it out. We have not been recording in the first half of this video where Rodri did manage to go through and score, which is unfortunate because it's probably one of the only goals he's going to score in the review until obviously he plays a few more matches. But definitely been that kind of key in that defensive zone, bringing the ball forward, really kind of putting it to the defenders and really making some attacks. As we find him through again, and I was really trying to emulate that second goal again. Into Rodri to see it out again. Ooh, we're going to make the pass, but it is going to just bounce to Maradona rather than be the person we wanted. I'm going to try and find him again. Go with that little 1-2. Find this guy really struggles to go for that 1-2 as Rodri manages to get another goal. Second goal of the game, but first one of the review just because, like I say, idiot, didn't click the record button. Rodri watching Neymar Jr., who's going for that reverse rainbow flick, and he has absolutely none of it. So then we have Rodri here. So the objectives for Rodri, very, very simple. Nothing really too testing on this one. We have assist-free goals with through balls. Easy, can do it in one match. Score 2 outside the box goals using midfielders. Again, can do it in one match. Pretty easy. Score 16 goals in Premier Play, win 9 matches, and score in 14 separate. So obviously the ones that are going to take you the most are the furthest two. I think the score 2 outside the box, I think they predominantly was chips for me. I think we did manage to get a finesse outside the box, but I'm pretty sure we've done 2 chips and that was it. Score 16 goals should come naturally, seeing as though you've got to score in 14. 16 should definitely come natural. Win 9. If you can, you normally be able to do it in the 14. If not, it maybe is 1 or 2 matches after, and it should be relatively simple. There's no requirements in terms of score with a Premier League player, score with an English player. The only thing you've got is score with a 4-star weak foot. Pretty much most people's strikers in this game now are 4-star weak foot at the very minimum. If you don't, then obviously you know where to go, and it is a free 91 rated card. Obviously for Premier Play, you've got to have a minimum of 7 Premier League players, and that's it. You can literally have 4 icons then, and then obviously 3 substitutions as well, and that's all you've got to do. So for me, the one thing that I would have changed, it had to be 11 Premier League players. I'd have said you maybe could have the bench as anybody, but the starting lineup needs to be Premier League, because you're literally having 7 players who you could sub free on, and have 7 players in total completely not Premier League. So for me, it defeats the object of it being Premier League, but that is what it is. Rodri, on the other hand, cracking card. Obviously not the greatest DM in the world, but he's got a bit of pace. His agility balance wasn't terrible. Defending was lovely, and passing was actually quite nice. I think that he's kind of that. He's that free card that if you don't have another DM, he slots right in. He's got the Spanish links, he's got the Man City links, which is massive this year. Ruben Diaz, obviously then Cancelo as a nice little triangle if you want. Ederson in goal. Then you've got... Trying to think, you've got Ake as a showdown card, De Bruyne team of the season, you've got Aguero end of era, Sterling for birthday, you've got Mahrez on the right wing, Gundogan as a team of the season. Honestly, it just goes on and on for this team. They have got so many good specials. It would be interesting to see. Oh, and Laporte, that's who I was looking for. They have got so many specials. It would be lovely to see a best XI Man City squad, because as well they've got a variety. It's not just team of the seasons or just in forms. It's kind of like a mixture of a lot of cards. I know a lot of them now are team of the seasons, but even when you kind of peel it back, you've got informs, team of the group stages, road to the finals, you've got freezes. There is a lot of different varieties, which is always nice to do. But overall for Rodri, definitely worth doing at the very minimum of fodder, a 91 rated card for free, just from playing 14 matches, or at a push 16 to 17. It's just an easy card to get. I think if anyone is doing anything this week or the coming weeks, do the objectives. You get 2 free cards that are normally above 89 with both of them. You get a 91 and an 89. Last week we got a 90 and an 89, I want to say. Correa and Powell, 88. Yeah, I think he's 88. So literally every week you can guarantee yourself a high rated fodder card for that prime moments, or just another team of the season to go in the club. Overall for Rodri, for me, I'm going to give him an 8.7. I feel like he's good, just not quite the level of like a for instance, a team of the season Conte. That's going to be the next level sort of CDM. And I think Rodri, his kind of balance on the ball, his animations is what lets him down. He's kind of a bit slower on the turn, but everything else, the kind of fundamentals are fantastic. Passing is good. His kind of ability on the ball is nice, not quite up there. Pace is good. Defending is fantastic. Physicals are lovely. It is just that animation, kind of like how he runs and how he turns, is the only thing that I think lets him down when you're going against the likes of an Mbappe and Neymar. Someone who can turn really quickly. They will just leave him on his arse if they do manage to get around him or poke the ball around him. But Hopefully you do enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and if you want to come back for more, I'll be doing more reviews tomorrow on Premier League and Saudi until we hit Friday, when we go for either La Liga or Bundesliga, I believe it is. So make sure you come back then. See you for the next time. Peace.